Okay, a little overview of simple epithelia. Simple epithelia are thin and relatively fragile. They are found where diffusion, absorption, or secretion occurs. Their thinness, by virtue of them only having one layer, makes it easy for substances to pass through them. They are found in the lungs, the blood and lymph vessels, the digestive system, and other parts of the body. Stratified epithelium overview. Stratified epithelium are named by the shape of their most superficial layer of cells. Stratified epithelium are thicker and stronger than simple epithelia. They are found where protection of underlying tissues is especially needed. They are found, for example, in the skin, the mouth, the esophagus, the anus, the bladder, and the vagina. And now let's begin to discuss the individual different types of epithelia. So first, the squamous epithelia. There are simple squamous epithelium. There is simple squamous epithelium. Simple squamous epithelium contains thin, flat squamous cells that fit together like puzzle pieces. It is the most delicate epithelium. It is a single layer, and then the shape of the cells is thin and flat. It is common and clinically important. Simple squamous epithelium is found in the alveoli of the lungs, where oxygen and carbon dioxide must easily diffuse through the cells. It also lines blood vessels where oxygen, carbon dioxide, nutrients, and waste must pass between the blood and the tissues of the body. And the simple squamous epithelium lining blood vessels actually has a special name, endothelium, that is used when discussing it pretty much exclusively. The endothelium in blood vessels and the continuation of the endothelium that lines the heart creates a slick surface that allows the flow of blood without the formation of clots. In lymph vessels, simple squamous epithelium creates a slick surface that allows the flow of lymph. Simple squamous epithelium covers internal organs and lines the thoracic and abdominal cavities. It creates a slick surface that prevents friction between the internal organs and the surfaces of the thoracic and abdominal cavities. The simple squamous epithelium in the cavities is called mesothelium, but the term mesothelium is much less commonly used than the word endothelium. Okay, now stratified squamous epithelia. Stratified squamous epithelia have a surface layer of flat cells. The basal layer looks more cuboidal. Stratified squamous epithelia are found where the risk of mechanical and chemical stress and exposure to dangerous microorganisms is high. Stratified squamous epithelia are either keratinized or non-keratinized. What is keratin? Keratin is a tough, coiled protein fiber. Keratin forms hair, nails, the horns of animals. So it's a very tough substance. Keratinized stratified squamous epithelium is found where mechanical and chemical stress and dehydration are very likely. The cell in the upper layers of this epithelium are packed with keratin fibers. The keratin fibers make this epithelium water resistant and tough. Keratinized stratified squamous epithelium forms the epidermis, or the upper layer of skin. And actually, keratinized stratified squamous epithelium is only found in the skin. Non-keratinized stratified squamous epithelium is also found where mechanical and chemical stresses and dehydration are likely. However, it lines tracts, like parts of the digestive tract, that have contents that must be able to move through the lumen, or the center of the tract. Therefore, the surface of this epithelium must be moist and not dry like keratinized stratified squamous epithelium. Where is this found? It is found in the mouth, the pharynx or the throat, the esophagus, the rectum, and the vagina. Stratified squamous epithelium has stem cells in the basal layer that divide and form daughter cells. The daughter cells differentiate as they rise. They are pushed up through the layers of the epithelial cells by divisions of the cells beneath them. In keratinized stratified squamous epithelium, the daughter cells lose their nuclei and organelles as they reach the most superficial layers of the epithelium. Finally, they become cell membranes that are completely filled with keratin. Okay, now cuboidal epithelium. Simple cuboidal epithelium is found where secretion and or absorption take place. This type of epithelium provides little protection. It's found in many glands, including the thyroid gland and in the kidney tubules. And later, when we study endocrine and the urinary system, we'll see cuboidal epithelium then. Stratified cuboidal epithelium is also found where secretion and or absorption take place. It provides some protection. It's only found in a few ducts in sweat glands, salivary glands, and mammary glands. So I would say that the cuboidal epithelia are, of course, they're important. It's all important, but they're somewhat clinically less common and important than the squamous epithelia that we learned. And now we're going to move on to columnar epithelia, which also have some important types of epithelium. So, simple columnar epithelium. It contains columnar cells that are much taller than they are wide. The nuclei are found at the bottom of the cell. And simple columnar epithelium is found where absorption and or secretion take place. The apical surface of the cells may have microvilli or they may have cilia on the tops there. Okay, so simple columnar epithelia with microvilli is found in the lining of the digestive tract where absorption of nutrients is needed. Simple columnar epithelium with cilia is found in the uterine tubes where eggs and zygotes are moved over the surface of the epithelium. And then stratified columnar epithelium secretes substances and protects underlying tissues, but it is only found in small areas of the salivary glands, the pharynx, epiglottis, anus, malurethra, and mammary glands. It is not that common or clinically important a type of epithelia. And now our two special types of epithelia, pseudostratified ciliated columnar epithelium, which is a special type of simple epithelium. All of the epithelial cells rest on the basement membrane. The cells are very closely packed together. The nuclei of the cells are found at different levels in the cells, giving the epithelia a stratified appearance. Pseudostratified ciliated columnar epithelium has cilia on the apical surface of its cells, and it includes cells that secrete mucus. The cilia move the water and mucus that are found on the top of this type of epithelium along the surface of the cells by beating in a specific direction. So to repeat, the cilia move water and mucus along the surface of the cells by beating in a specific direction. This epithelium is found in the respiratory tract, including the nasal cavity, the trachea, and the bronchi of the lungs. It is also found in parts of the male reproductive tract. And we will learn a lot about it when we learn the respiratory system. Transitional epithelium is the other special type of epithelium. It is a type of stratified epithelium, and it is found in the urinary system, including the kidneys, the ureters, and the bladder. The ureters are the tubes that carry urine from the kidneys to the bladder. Transitional epithelium has the special property of being able to stretch. When the bladder is empty and relaxed, its superficial cells are round or balloon-shaped, but when the bladder is full and stretched, these superficial cells become flattened. That would be occurring also in the renal pelvis, the part of the kidney that collects urine, and in the ureters, which carry urine from the kidneys to the bladder. Okay.